Alright, and we're back. And we got blue stance, man. Blue stance. Alright. So, blue stance, I haven't even mentioned this at all yet. It's a little bit bigger of an arc, and it feels very, very, very similar to how the lightsaber combat worked in Dark Forces 2, so I kind of already like it. Now, I don't like this level. I'm not gonna beat around the bush and tell you it's good. I actually do not like this level at all. I think it's incredibly frustrating. It's also that level that everyone talks the hell out of. I did not mean to do that. Because we get to... Oh my goodness! It's Luke Skywalker!
Kyle, Skywalker?
What are you doing here?
Lando told me where you were going. Then why aren't you at the Valley of the Jedi? I went to the valley right after you left Yavin 4, Kyle. Follow me, I know. Does this mean we have a new emperor on our hands? It may be worse than that.
No way.
Remember those experiments on Kejim with the Artusian crystals? With the Valley of the Jedi's power coursing through those crystals, Dasan has succeeded in infusing his troops with the power of the Force.
Close your mouth.
Spit. I think I ran into one of them on Bespin. Are they still in the valley?
Not anymore. I managed to scatter Dasan and his reborn troops, and Rogue Squadron chased away their ships. For now, the valley's effectively sealed off, but we have no idea how many troops Dasan managed to empower before we got there. It could be dozens, but it could be thousands.
All of them will have Force powers?
Yes, but we've got an advantage due to our training and discipline. Look out!
And everyone seems to hype this moment up. Like, fucking everybody. And by the way, Luke can die here. It's really bullshit. I'm not kidding. Luke Skywalker can die to standard-ass stormtroopers because you were too busy fucking around. And everyone's always like, oh, I got to fight with Luke Skywalker. It was so cool. I'm like, yeah, look at him go. He's doing what Luke Skywalker does all right. I don't know. I like this part of it, though, I guess. Just, oh, here we go. Let's kick some ass. Alright. So, my best advice for this part right here, beat the ever-loving shit out of all of these assholes while they're distracted with Luke, because if you don't, well... Oh shit, I did not mean to switch to that. That was a huge mistake. Please do not die while I am gone for 5 seconds here. Yeah. Force betrays your mom. Oh shit. I think I killed him there. I'm not gonna lie. I think that was my fault. That was not Luke dying because he was a bad guy. But it's very annoying. So anyways, blue stance, look at that shit, man. It is so good at killing these assholes. It's unbelievable. Look at that! You can see why I've been hyping it up the whole game. It's because blue stance, done. Fucking one swing and you're done. It's the fucking Gorilla Glue of lightsaber combat.
Something's changed in you. You seem less angry.
Yeah.
Maybe. There's a chance Jan may still be alive on the Doomgiver.
Sometimes even a small hope is enough to defeat the dark side, Kyle.
Listen, Skywalker, there's even more to this than you think. Dasan's working with a remnant scientist named Gallic Fyar. They're smuggling something called cortosis here from Bespin.
Damn, that's not good.
Luke swore!
Well, cortosis is a rare mineral that resists lightsabers.
Great.
I'll try and find out what they're doing with the cortosis. You find the Doomgiver. If you run into
How do you need a...
don't try to take him on alone. Now that he's been through the Valley of the Jedi, he'll be more powerful than ever.
Whoosh. And then Luke just fucks off.
Don't worry, I'm not totally crazy.
May the Force be with you, Kyle.
Yeah. And then everyone hypes up this moment like it's the best thing in the entire world.
Yeah, you too, Luke.
Like, I don't get it. You know, I always say I'm not what you call a real Star Wars fan. Like, I like the films. Okay, let me re-emphasize this. I like the first 3 films and parts of the prequel films. I don't like the new Disney film, and someone took a massive shit right there. Anyways, I don't know. Like, I personally have zero, like, attachment to Star Wars, I guess, because, yeah, it was a huge part of my childhood, I guess, but, you know, I don't really care, I suppose, is what I'm trying to get at here. Like, I don't have emotional attachment to playing... I get to play with Luke Skywalker today. I don't get that, you know, I just don't... Maybe I'm just a jaded, depressed individual, and I've always wanted to extort power fantasies by shooting lightning at people too, but whatever, you know, I don't really care about, like, iconic Star Wars characters like Luke after the films, really. I'm just like, oh, look, they have a Luke Skywalker. That's cool. Like, me personally, when I was a kid, I didn't play by the rules. When I had Star Wars action figures, and I'm just chucking people out in the vacuum of space, by the way. When I was a kid and I had action figures, I didn't just, you know, play with, like, recreate the scenes. I just said, oh, this is Billy Willy, he's a dude and he shoots dudes. I guess you could say it was fan insertion or something like that. That would eventually make fan fiction, which I don't like at all. So, you know, I don't know. But for me personally, I really have no attachment to, like, anything like Star Wars in general. It's like when people are like, oh, you don't want to watch the new Star Wars films? What are you, an awful person? I'm like, no, I'm just a reasonable adult with a lot of, like, not very much free time on his hands. My free time is spent playing RuneScape, for fuck's sake. I just did, like, a shit ton of clue scrolls today. I had, like, a ton of them in my bank that were up there for, like, a year I had to do. And I'm trying to work on, like, you know, all my prereqs for Kingdom Divided. I'm trying to work on Monkey Madness. I know it's not hard. I'm like level 105 as of this moment, but still. This room is just awful. That's why you want to clear him out with the space lasers. Okay, and these guys are not new. They're using the alt fire on that weapon, which is very good. I might demonstrate it later on, who knows. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get attached to, like, cinema and movies, and yeah, some things I have emotional attachment to because they have a good meaning to them, but I don't know, it's like watching fucking, oh, they're making Animaniacs again, oh, cool, I'm like, I'm an adult, I don't give a shit. It doesn't faze me at all. To me, it's just like, yeah, cool, it's a cartoon. Like, I don't care if, like, it's daring and edgy. It's like, dude, I'm an adult. I have enough shit to worry about than watching something remind me of something I already know. Plus, what deep moral impact is it going to have on me after I watch it? This is kind of the disadvantage of when you become older, I suppose. So we're trying to open up this. I believe we just need this one, right? This is a bit of a shitty puzzle, I'm not going to lie. I think it's... I want to say it's this hangar right here. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm just going to quick load, because I'm not going to go through that again. But... yeah, that's the right one. I haven't played this for a few days, so my brain's a little thrown off. But yeah, I just don't really care when, like, oh, they're remaking Invader Zim. I'm like, cool, I liked that show when I was like 13 and 10, so what does it matter as a 27-year-old adult now? I really don't care. I love Jonan Vasquez's art and everything, and he was certainly an influence to me as an artist in general. Like, I'm not a physical artist, I'm a writer. That's completely different to me, honestly, but my actual drawing style is heavily based on that style that he used for Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, Squee. I mean, I've read most of those when I was younger and an edgy teenager. Oh wait, that never changed. But yeah, I don't know, I don't really care when they're like, oh, they're remaking Powerpuff Girls. I'm like, cool, I'm a 27-year-old adult male. That is not my demographic, and I don't give a shit. I just want more health, man. I don't want to go up there without health. Those guys are gonna rip my asshole into 20 pieces. But yeah, it's like one of those things, I don't care, you know? Like, I could care less if they remade whatever. I'm not gonna watch it. I mean, I don't even watch TV. I haven't watched TV since like 2012. That says something about me as a person, I guess. But the last movie I saw was Infinity War, and Ian and his wife drugged me to go see it. And we watched the Avengers films, 1 and 2, back-to-back in theaters when they came out, and he invited me to go. I didn't really want to go see it on my own volition, but, you know, and I'm just sitting there like, this is a movie. I don't remember anything about it. It was a bog-standard Hollywood action movie. I don't really care. So, you know, I don't really pursue stuff unless I want to. My free time is spent watching, like, Rob Agar analyze, like, fucking 40 minutes of The Exorcist beginning shots, okay? That's like what I do. I don't really watch very many films. Oh no, a spooky Jedi guy! Oh damn it, I really... good enough. I want to get, like, just a force shove and then immediate, like, stab, like, ugh, fucking, oh, it's so satisfying. This game does have very, very good lightsaber combat. It reminds me a little bit of Dark Souls, but not, like, entirely like Dark Souls. Not enough to make me say it's better. But it is very solid, I will say that. I can understand wanting to have a very, you know, good combat engine, and this game does. It has a very solid combat engine, honestly. Look at that! Like, that's what I mean, like, you can see how easy it is for me to actually get killed. So doing things like this really justify using all of your abilities, and, like, it feels very cathartic when you pull it off really well. Like, because it's not as easy as I make it look. I will say this, it's one thing to, you know, play a game and be like, oh, it's bad. Like, experience the frustration yourself. It's a whole different thing to watch someone play a game. Which is why I don't think watching a Let's Play of a game is really the same. And I don't really watch Let's Plays of games very often either. Sometimes I do if I want to see a highlight of something, but if I will, I'd just rather watch like an analysis of something. I don't really substitute playing a game for watching it. I do like to read about games, but that's about it. I don't really pursue very much interest in other things outside of that. And yes, I am killing these droids because they will make, as you've seen, if you haven't been paying attention, they will just make noise all throughout the map, and it's just, it never ceases. It's just this endless cycle. It's awful. But yeah, I really do like this game. I don't mind, like, games. I'll actually play a game if it's interesting, I suppose. Like, if the game is actually well made and I have interest in buying it, I might buy it. And surprisingly, one of the games that actually I was, like, skeptical of the most was actually the Souls series, because everyone kept hyping it up. I was like, fucking hell, it's probably not that good. And, wow, I mean, I was very surprised. I went in with it with very little expectation of it being that good, but I also didn't say, oh, I'm gonna play for 5 minutes and then just give up. No, I actually played through it, because if I think a game or something is good, or if it's bad, or I'm skeptical of it, I will actually play or watch it. Like, if a movie or something, everyone goes, oh, it's so good, and I see it, and I'm like, I don't understand the hype here. That's one thing or the other, I guess. But yeah, this level sucks shit. I'm not gonna tell you to watch something or do something. This level just sucks shit. It's really not fun. I want to get on the top of the elevator shaft. I completely forgot this. There is so many things in Star Wars, like Jedi Knight series, that are just like this. It's just, I don't like this kind of gameplay. I think it's very boring. Oh shit, that might have been a mistake. Like, you do this so often in this series that it's just, I don't know. I'm not really a fan, if I'm honest. It's something about, like, elevator sequences like this are so integral in this series. Like, you do this so much that it just becomes like, oh, god damn it, it's the elevator sequence. The first time I played this, I actually didn't know what the fuck to do, which is pretty common for a game like this if you haven't played it the first time. Because there's no telegraph of where the exit is. You just have to get smart and get lucky. Yep. Called it. That's another problem with this part. This jump is really nasty. It's not me being bad. It's just this is not a very good jump. It's very frustrating. I don't really like this kind of shit. Also, why would this ship have this many fucking elevators in it? Like, what are they connected to? There's no rooms here. It's just, it's dumb shit. I don't think it's the worst thing ever, but it's definitely not fun. There we go. I should make this, yeah. I do recommend saving after every jump in this game. And I know that sounds like I'm being a pussy, but it's absolutely true, man. If you haven't played this game, it's, you don't know yet. You just don't know until you play it. Yeah. But I am looking forward to playing Condemned. I've actually been playing the first one in my off time. I actually finished it in like 2 sittings. It's a pretty short, straightforward game. So, now I believe this is the exit. This is the worst part. The game does not telegraph this in any fucking way. Alright? You just mash E and hold forward, and then that's it. There's absolutely no indication of that, like, ever in the entire game. Oh god, I thought I unplugged my mic. Oh, fuck off, droid. Oh no. It's the Popo!